it again? Let's find some time to visit Liyue Harbor.
Hello, you two.
Don't worry about us.
Oh, hey, you two. I'm fine now.
Don't worry.
It felt, after I realized abyssal power lies sealed within this body I inhabit. So when I lost my connection to it, I lost control of that power too. It wasn't until I heard everyone calling my name that I was able to reconnect with my body.
You lost contact with your body? Does that mean there's something wrong with it? Sounds like we need Albedo more than ever.
I don't think the problem lies in Albedo's alchemy.
Huh. But then, why are people forgetting you? Guess that's what we need to figure out. That means we need Alice for sure. But it's been ages and she still hasn't been in contact. Now would be a really good time for a hint.
How could the story's budding branches even hope to reach beyond the towering walls? Leaving the castle, the witch went off in search of the tallest, grandest tree in the whole world. High up in the canopy of that tree, she sought a resting place, a refuge where the little sapling might take root. Go to that place, for it was there that the sapling felt its first breath of wind.
Huh? Was that another clue? Does that mean the story isn't over yet?
Leaving the castle. It just occurred to me. If this story is all about my own experiences, then wouldn't what happened after I left Simulanka be part of it too?
But how could she possibly know exactly what would happen? And even if she did, how could... Yeah. Since we can't reach Alice right now, we'll just have to get to the bottom of this ourselves. But first, we gotta figure out where this riddle wants us to go.
The tallest, grandest tree in the whole wide world. Huh. The only place that ever gave me that feeling was the one I ended up in right after leaving Simulanka. They had great coffee there, too. And so many books you'd never run out of things to read. Think about it. Our search in Mondstadt began in a library, right? Well, Sumeru City's got one of those, too. And it's absolutely huge. What do you say? Should we try looking there?
Huh. That does kind of make sense. And it's not like Paimon's got a better idea. Alright, let's just give Jean and the others a heads up first.
Well, it sounds like you've got a plan, so I won't interfere. All I ask is that you stay safe. Albedo won't be back for some time, and until he is, we can't know for sure how dangerous Durin might be in his current state.
I'm so sorry about what happened before.
Believe me, I'm not blaming you, and neither is anyone else here. If anything, it's the opposite. We're all just worried about you.
Worried? About me?
Come with me. I want to show you something. As soon as they heard you were awake, they all hurried over to see how you were doing.
You all came to see me?
A little birdie told me you're working on finishing a storybook. So maybe all those people losing their memories is just a plot twist, waiting to be resolved.
Miss Lisa, you always seem to know how to put my mind at ease. Please, everyone, don't worry about me. When I get back, I'll find a way to complete my mother's story, and the one we started, too.
It's all for my daughter.
Whew. After the library hunt in Mondstadt, it's not as if Paimon was expecting this to be easy. But this... yeah... this is something else.
Where do we even begin?
Even the clue this time seemed kind of cryptic. Yeah. Guess the best we can do is stay on the lookout for more weird things going on. Huh?
Sorry, what was that?
I'm here to return Volume 5.
According to the catalog, Volume 5 of this series is not available for loan. I can't accept the return of a book that was never checked out in the first place.
Let me put it this way. My copy is complete. Yours, on the other hand, is missing large amounts of content. So you should swap it for mine instead.
Sir, you have to understand. Managing a library is a serious business, and we have protocols in place for this kind of thing. I can't just replace an important volume in our collection based on nothing more than your word.
Hey! Look what the Wandering Tom dragged in!
Oh, it's you.
And, what is it you're doing here?
I'm a traveling scholar, as you know. Isn't a library the most natural place for me to be?
Well, the last time we saw you was all the way in Notcry. Paimon just didn't expect to suddenly see you in Sumeru, that's all.
There were some things I needed to come back and take care of. Some documents had gone missing, so I tracked them down, restored them to their original condition. And now, I'm here to return them. And considering what I'm planning to do next, it feels like a weight off my shoulders. What's going on with you, huh? You look like a kicked puppy.
Hat guy. Ah, at least you haven't forgotten about me.
What's that supposed to mean? So it's been getting worse.
Sounds like you know something we don't.
After he left Similanka, he spent some time traveling Sumeru with me. I was working on several texts at the time, and I stumbled upon something strange. Anytime Durin of Similanka was mentioned, before long, the record would disappear. Which means, all the remaining records on Durin are about the evil dragon that fell on Dragonspine.
How did you even discover that?
If I remember correctly, Hat Guy loved the time he spent in Similanka so much that he started writing a travel log.
That's besides the point. The fact is, you're not affected by the ley lines of this world. I'm sure you can grasp the... His case is different from mine. It's more like the world itself refuses to accept his existence. It started with a few written records, but now, it sounds like it's spread to people who never met him or didn't know him well. At this rate, the whole world might forget him altogether.
The whole world? But that includes all my friends in Mondstadt, and even Hat Guy, too. So that's what you've been worried about all this time? Why didn't you just tell me?
There are more important questions right now, like figuring out how to fix this. That mage clearly cared a lot about her child. She left that book behind for a reason. If you want answers, isn't that the place to find them?
You think that didn't occur to us already? Problem is, we need to find the memory that unlocks the next chapter first.
Mind if I take a look? I just want to know what secrets this book is hiding. Besides, I've run into a bit of red tape, so I've got time.
Of course. Be my guest.
So, the memory we've been looking for was about you? All along?
The little dragon became companions with a stray cat with dark blue fur. It was a friendship born of all they had in common. He left his castle at the stray's invitation, setting out to explore the world beyond its walls. There, he grew fond of the outside world, eager to make friends and share the story of his life. Taken by the dragon's story, the stray tried to write it down. But he soon realized that no matter how he tried, it would always warp into the evil dragon's tale.
So, this is the world where this chapter takes place? Looks like we're at the top of some kind of gigantic tree.
This one must be about what happened to me when I first arrived in Tevat. No wonder the memory that unlocked it was about Hat Guy. Most of my memories from that period were.
Hold on. Anyone want to explain how I ended up looking like this?
Maybe you've become a character in the story too.
You see me as a stray cat?
A wandering Tom, to be exact. You should count yourself lucky. Of all Durin's friends, your character is by far the most memorable.
Maybe it's because I've known Hat Guy for longer, so my impression of him is more vivid than the others.
Vivid? Then how come you haven't changed one bit?
Guess that means the impression the Traveler left was so vivid, it didn't need changing.
Hello, everyone! Ready for today's adventure?
It's the storybook, Durin.
Oh. So you're not playing yourself in this one? Does that mean the two of you have even more memorable roles?
Where are we going today, kitty cat?
Whatever. Just follow me. Same as always.
Okie dokie! Can we chat along the way?
If you have something to say, just say it.
Was that seriously how the two of you communicated when you first got here?
Yep.
Anyway, how do we get ourselves out of here?
Usually, the narrator gives hints to help us figure out what to do. Speaking of which, about time we got some of those, don't you think?
The story's vines had woven themselves together into a giant tree, the boughs of which a little storyless dragon now paced, homeless among its leaves. He had to find a way to leave this place and set off in search of a home of his own. If he stayed, the world would erase him from its memory altogether.
To leave this place? But where am I supposed to?
The little dragon felt completely lost. Just like the vines, the road ahead branched off into different directions. But as luck would have it, a prophetess waited up ahead.
You must be the little lost dragon.
It's true. My friends and I are lost.
This meeting was no accident. The prophetess was in fact the seer witch, here to present her promised gift.
The seer witch? Oh yeah! That's Mona's teacher, right? The old hag?
Insolent child. I am the seer witch, your prophetess, not some old hag.
Sorry!
Now, little lost dragon, I have come to bestow the gift I once promised. A prophecy.
A prophecy?
Hear me now, for my prophecy is this. One day, the dragon from beyond the castle shall be reborn, and none may avert its coming.
The wind took the prophecy and swept it off into the distance.
As far as I remember, once that alchemist from Mondstadt learned about the prophecy, he chose to stand with you against the evil dragon. So, what does any of this have to do with you being forgotten?
Oh, wise witch of prophecy! Could we trouble you with another question?
As enigmatic as she was elegant, the seer witch spoke no more, for her thoughts had long since returned to the starry firmament above.
Ugh! Just when we actually needed her.
The seer witch was my mother's friend, so the prophecy she just gave should turn out to be helpful.
Well, it's not like we've got better options. But, if all we need to do is leave this place, which path should we take?
Why don't we take a look around?
The wind kept blowing, but the little dragon had not yet resolved to follow it. Before him lay a foggy path, and where it might lead he could not tell.
If we go this way, we'll be heading back to Mondstadt just like we planned. Out of all the options so far, this seems like the safest, right? At least we know what happens next.
He helps stop the evil dragon from returning, gets a new body, makes a whole bunch of friends, who all just forget about him.
But you didn't forget, Hat Guy.
I'm just saying, choosing this path wouldn't solve the main problem. You'd still end up being forgotten.
Huh.
I'm not against choosing this path. I just wonder what secrets it might be hiding.
Let me think about it. I still think you should keep going, little dragon. If you leave the castle, you can accomplish something amazing and make a bunch of friends along the way.
Really? Then let's go!
Unable to preserve his story, the little dragon wandered astray. Fortunately for him, a certain prophetess had left behind a prophecy to guide him. The wind took the prophecy and swept it off into the distance, and so the little dragon was shown a path to wander. Following the wind's guidance, the little dragon made his escape. In turn, the prophetess affirmed the little dragon's choice, leaving an extra secret as her parting gift.
Now that you've made up your mind, I shall keep my promise by explaining fate's little trick. Long, long ago, the gods of the high heavens gave the world outside the castle a magic of its own. They called it storytelling. It was a magic of almost unshakable power that governed how people met, grew close, and understood one another. Each person had a story meant for them and them alone, one whose ending was written in the heavens long ago. In truth, your story and the evil dragons are simply two versions of the same tale, and that is something the magic of storytelling cannot abide. Beyond the castle's walls, your story cannot take root, for the evil dragon's tale has done so already.
So, that was the secret?
Huh.
But, what does that mean?
You still don't get it? Simulanka Durin and Tevat Durin share a special kind of connection. Their fates are mirror images of one another. While they were in two separate worlds, there may have been some mutual influence, but their fates were independent. But when Simulanka Durin came to Tevat, a version of his fate already existed there. So, how can two fates exist at the same time? The answer is, they can't. The rules of this world don't allow it. You can't return a book you never checked out in the first place.
So, what's Durin supposed to do?
Those mages seem to have come up with quite the ingenious solution. I'm here to make a return.
As I said, there's no record of Volume 5 of this series ever being checked out.
Then just think of this as Volume 6. Based on what I know, the author was planning on publishing another volume anyway.
The catalog does have a slot reserved for Volume 6. So, this is it?
Sure, let's go with that. All you need to know is, I'll be the one writing this series from now on.
You...
What are you up to this time?
Remember the red tape I mentioned before? Well, I just took care of it. Now, I guess you'll be off to see your alchemist friend? It should be pretty obvious by now. He has the answers you're looking for.
Well, we do have a whole bunch of things to confirm with Albedo, that's for sure. But didn't Jean say he'd be gone for quite a while?
I'll join you. Just let me know when it's time to go.
Hat guy?
Don't sound so surprised. I'm part of this story too, aren't I? I'm just playing my role.
Well, yeah. But it's not that. I just feel like you want to help, but something's holding you back.
When I first realized you were being forgotten by the world, I thought it might be because you spent too much time with me. I even thought cutting our ties might be the only way to fix it.
Why would you think that?
It doesn't matter now. Judging from the answer this book has given us, I was probably overthinking it. Just as well. With the ley lines rejecting him like this, the people who still remember him are his only remaining connection to this place. If that last fragile tie was broken, who can say what devastation his unbound body might unleash? And to think I'm one of the people keeping you here, instrumental in helping change your fate. Can't say I saw it coming.
Well, if it's good enough for Hat Guy, it's good enough for me. After all, he is about as odd as humans get.
Excuse me?
With some people, even if you try asking a simple question, they'll always give you a complicated answer. And the more you ask, the more complicated.
Whatever. All I needed was a yes or no, so we can quit it with all the back and forth.
Ad Astra. Thank you for Ad Astra.
definitely some.
Up and away!
Here! Mind your step! As you wish, mein Fräulein.
Witness the power of Fuhua!
Go! You're free now! Let's go! Nothing personal!
I'll take her!
Yeah!
Shadow Raven, let night fall!
Farewell!
Cleanup defense initiated. Annihilation mode.
As you wish, mein Fräulein.
Animal hypostasis emulation!
Time to act. Let me read you a verse.
Defensive mode engaged. Ultimatum protocol.
Shadow Raven, let night fall!
Animal 6308!
Rain outlines your fate. Know my soul. Rain.
Installation chamber deployed.
Enhanced animal module 70... Baiju wasn't in his shop.
Oh, you're looking for Dr. Baiju. He's resting today, but he said to send any patients to the back room.
Ah, okay. Thanks. We'll head on through.
Traveler, Paimon, welcome. What can I do for you?
It's the Traveler. He looks absolutely beat these days. He has these huge dark circles around his eyes, like he hasn't slept a wink. And he keeps spacing out. You have to call his name several times before he snaps out of it. What do you think it is? Is he sick?
Very peculiar.
Okay.
Complexion is good? Eyes are clear. Breathing is steady. Physically, you appear to be in good condition. Hence my physical illnesses come with detectable symptoms that can be used to diagnose, medicate, and cure the condition.
Huh?
Curses. Why don't you rest here? In the meantime...
Oh, must be a... Well, just get... and shine. Time to wake up. For once, you're making Paimon look like an early riser. It's already afternoon. Hopefully all that sleep did you some good. Feeling any better? A cut? What? Did you scratch yourself in your sleep? All right, let Paimon take a look. Nope, nothing there. Wait, did you have a nightmare? Okay, don't panic. Paimon heard that dreams tell us what we need by showing us the opposite. So, if you had a nightmare, maybe all you need is something to cheer you up. Come on, Paimon will treat you to something yummy. What? So, in this dream, you were trapped in a weird place with thick fog everywhere, and then a spike came out of nowhere and stabbed you in the back? Oh. Okay, well, that's a new one. Are you sure it was a dream? 'Cause from the way you describe it, it sounds like you were really there. But then again, you woke up right where you went to bed. And you were definitely in a deep sleep this morning. Then, it's decided. Paimon will stay up and watch over you tonight. If anyone tries to mess with you, Paimon will beat him up. Or, wake you up first and then we can beat him up together.
Something is missing?
Did you just say something?
The flesh remains whole, but the soul is incomplete. Left unresolved.
Ah! What the? Wait, right! What are you doing here? The last time we saw you was at the Primordial Sea in Fontaine, right? That demi child's been looking everywhere for you, by the way.
Tell me. Tight-lipped, huh? You.
Oh. We make this one in-house.
Chef Mao, I'll take a grilled...
Coming right...
At the end of the day, what happens to you is of little consequence to... If you want my help, now's the time to speak up. I was investigating an abyssal disturbance in the area, and part of your soul is damaged, and the wound bears traces of abyssal
Neither of those things... Well, should we trust her? She mentioned an abyssal... Yeah, and Skirk's an interesting one, that's for sure. But from what child...
1, 2, 7, 10. That'll do. Well...
What I saw was a dark...
So, that's all we know, Miss Skirk.
So, you couldn't disperse... I understand. Come find me in the Guili Plains when you're done here. Oh, and I left cash for the drink on the table.
Oh, okay. Huh?
Wait, hold on.
Oh, no, this includes the drink, so
I didn't think...
we didn't. It was that lady who came and sat with us, remember?
You sure? I...
What?
What'd you put in their dish, Chef Mao? Some kind of hallucinogenic mushroom?
Seeing things? Wait, so...
Oh, now you mention it, that vaguely rings a bell. Coming!
Okay, what was going on there? It's like they didn't remember. Even Paimon was half convinced we hallucinated the whole... Oh, this whole situation... Whoa, what are all these rift hounds doing here? Huh, looks like they're collecting something. What?
Overruled! Time to go. The wind knows me.
Teamwork is strength! Witness the power of the one!
So, this is what they were collecting. Yeah.
From the moment they are born, all beings with great power have an impact on this world. Even if their body is sundered and their soul extinguished. Their gods are the most common example of that. The remnants of gods who fell thousands of years together.
Nothing! Just wanted to make sure you were, real. She's definitely not a ghost traveler. Paimon poked her.
Your life hangs in the balance, and it was just a trick to avoid being perceived. Unlike you. Now.
Okay. Right. In our experience, God
Maybe it's a good thing by human standards, but the remains aren't just gone. Very clever, traveler. You aren't the only one who had something taken from you. There are victims like you everywhere. The only difference being, you can speak, and the remains cannot. So it went unnoticed. Something similar happened in Sumeru. Within the span of one night, countless consecrated beasts were slaughtered, and a large amount of the god remains buried in the desert went missing. Of course, god remains are just one of the targets. The culprit is chipping away at sources of power all over this world, including the Stella Fortuna above.
Wait, you mean... the stars?
Mm-hmm. 42 of them have died out in the past few months alone. In Conria, people believed that powerful individuals have corresponding Stella Fortuna. Yet now, something has been... This time, it only took no one knows, considering how... We're going to help each other. You are my...
Well, great! You seem super strong.
Don't get all mushy on me. All I'm doing is helping you get back to normal after a sudden crisis. And I should warn you, getting mixed up with me can have unforeseen consequences. We're on very different journeys. You don't want to be in my debt, trust me. You help me uncover the truth behind this entity, and I'll help you recover what you lost. This is a transaction, that's all. You would do well to remember that.
Yeesh! Well, whatever. Anyway, Whoa! This place is way bigger than Paimon expected. Where are...
This is where I live. I suppose it is. I brought you here because I don't know how much Ajax has told you, but when he fell into this space, I mentored him for 3 months. In that time, only 3 days passed in the outside world.
Ajax? Oh, right! That's so...
Yes, well, I didn't bring you here just to show you around. And the outs now. Both your description, the thief who stole that fragment of abyssal power can grant a special form of sight. Have you ever... Okay. Do you plan to learn? That tracks.
And you're saying that's not...
Depends on your I'll respect your opinion, though. Just me. A little abyss crystal that contains my power. Wear it on your head.
Dream mirroring?
It means experiencing what... Since you haven't studied the art of using abyssal power, and have no... With dream mirror...
Huh. You make it sound...
Tough to say. To play it safe.
Wait, you're gonna teach him? Does that mean... The next time we see
Do as you want. For my part, you're already a pretty good fighter. But that's enough talk. If you're ready to do this, then come with me. Time might be more lenient.
Oh, she moves fast. So, last time something... Skirk seems pretty...
Ready? Your training will be... We'll start with blade work. You're no rookie during your long journey.
You bet. There's Kaya. You sparred with a...
Don't get too smug. And to use the human body as an analogy, improving your sword fighting is like growing them. You need to do some interest. Only then.
Wait, Paimon thought you...
One day, there are no That's all I have to say. Now focus. Destroy the crystal columns as swiftly as you can.
This is making Paimon's head spin. Hang in there, traveler!
Stay calm. Use your head. You have to keep it together.
This moment will be frozen in time.
Cut to the chase.
Consider a moment of... Now take that and practice it right away with speed, skill, and strength.
Step on up. Dance with the waves.
until you start to tire. Empty your mind, but do not stop. Stay in that frame of mind as you keep up the fight. Get rid of all redundant movements. Imagine your sword is an extension of your...
It was on a deserted, moonlit night that the hero approached the vile dragon's limpid lair. Ring cutter! Feathers fleeting wet, the white heron treads water, a sight without flaw. Master of Inazuma Kamisato art Tachijutsu.
Huh. Looks like you've made some real progress.
Awesome! Paimon knew you could do it!
How do you feel? As you should be. Time flies when you're training hard. You've actually been going for several days now with no rest.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Paimon's had a whole bunch of...
Go get some sleep. I'll be doing...
Skirk, why are you skipping classes again? We've talked about this.
'Cause he's a crabby old man, and he's a boring old man. I don't like going to his classes.
Excuse me, you shouldn't—
All right, let's not get into a big fight about this. Skirk's learned what she needs. There's no point forcing her to sit through more classes if she does. But I'd still love to hear about what you got up to yesterday. Why don't you tell your dad all about it?
I went diving, and I saw this huge fish. I never knew they could get that big. It looked kind of dumb, though, with that stupid big fat head. I tried to shake its fin, but it just spat water at me. Oh, and today, I'm gonna go to that prairie up north. There's supposed to be this giant bird there that can spit fire. I bet if I climbed on its back, it could fly me all the way to the stars.
Then I suppose your old dad should get one as a pet too. Otherwise, how are you gonna hear me call you for dinner up there in the stars?
When it's time to eat, I'll come back on my own, Zilly. Anyway, gotta go. Bye, Mom. Bye, Dad.
Wait! Put on a coat at least, you'll catch a cold. I'm talking to you, young lady. You spoil that child, you know. Ever since that merchant ship arrived, she practically lives outside. Always going on about exploring the beyond one day, whatever that means.
Ah, let the kid do what makes her happy. Besides, we both know you're all bark and no bite. Come on, our little adventurer is gonna be hungry when she gets back. Let's get started on dinner.
The stars shimmer high above. But what lies beyond the stars? Mountains as far as the eye can see? An endless snowy plain? Or maybe buildings taller than the sky, like the people from the merchant ship said? I can't be the only one asking these questions. The universe is fascinating. If only I could meet some other people like me. We could set sail together and explore every corner of the world. I'm sick of being a kid, but...
Don't let a single one of them get away!
No, please, spare
Why?
the children! Stay back!
They're coming!
Run! Help!
Eliminate the threat.
Take them down.
Don't be scared. Help!
This way!
We'll never make it!
Fire. There's fire everywhere. What happened?
I told you we shouldn't have trusted these outsiders!
Why are you doing this? What did we do to deserve this? We welcomed you with our finest food and drink, showed you the best our home has to offer, gifted you cloth dyed by our own hands. And this is how you treat us?
Run! Save yourselves!
Captain, Zone 3 is clear and we have Zone 2 surrounded.
Begin extermination. Remember the orders from Upper Command. No one is to be left alive.
Rest assured, sir. We have enough munitions to annihilate these savages and burn their entire civilization to the ground.
Good. The only ones who put up a real fight are that man and his wife, correct? What's their status?
We shot the man in the ankles and the wife broke her wrist attempting to fight back. They won't be doing much more fighting. They're holed up in their home for now, but they won't last long. To prevent them from making some kind of last stand, we're planning to clear out the other zones first so we can send a bigger squadron to surround them.
Well, well. Turns out some of these beasts do know how to use their claws. Now the threat these savages pose will be undeniable. Let them cling to what's left of their lives for a little longer. Once the other zones are cleared, I'll cut off their heads myself.
Dad? Mom?
Skirk, you're all right? Thank heavens.
I'm so happy to see you, sweet girl. But you need to go. It isn't safe here. They'll be back any second.
What happened? You're bleeding a lot. Dad? Mom?
This is the place. Alert all units. Prepare to surround.
Run, Skirk! Run as far away as you can! Don't trust anyone! Your dad and I, we're not afraid to stare death in the face, but we need you to survive. My clever girl, so curious. You're already so brave. I know you're going to grow up to be such a positive light in this world.
Whenever you miss us, just play this song. Remember, life is a gift. Don't let darkness claim it.
Break down the door! Look what we have here. A savage that can pluck a tune. Well, the show's over. You! Stop singing! Shut it! I said shut it or I'll make you! Fine. Have it your way!
You're awake? I found a few clues while you were asleep, but it's only a start. Now, time for the second stage of your training. This time, the focus is elemental energy. Come find me when you're ready to begin.
Man, new day? Well, except for the fact that Paimon still gets hungry like clockwork. You go do your training. Paimon's gonna grab a bite.
The way I see it, the pursuit of power is divided into 3 stages. The first is mastering the use of standard weapons. Next is learning how to harness natural energy. And after that, you're free to challenge even higher dimensions. The natural energy of Teyvat is, of course, elemental energy. But that's not my area of expertise. I draw from a different source of power. Abyssal power, yes. Also known as the power of the Void Realm. My master, Sertologi, is a true expert in that area. After all, he was one of the group of 5 that infamously... The elemental energy of Teyvat, on the other... A keen call it... respecting local norms. The Abyss stand... It's a technique I learned from some... So I've heard. But... is purification... Just thinking out loud. True growth comes... So... Use the power of Animo to clear the field as fast as you can. Observe your surroundings. Look for things you can use to tilt the scales of success in your favor.
Wind blade! Wind blade!
Use the power of Hydro to destroy the spikes. Faster! Don't give them a chance to strike you. You need to be quicker than you were in your dream. You can't afford another injury like that.
Go! Water jet! Go!
You need to understand what makes you special. The ability to wield elemental energy without a vision, and it means your aspirations need no— So be bold. Do not be afraid. Very good. It seems you've reached a deeper level of connection, long enough for you to lose yourself in your training, which is a good sign. Relentless practice with the elements has drained all your strength, but it's also what allowed you to make progress. Get some rest. When you wake up, we'll proceed to the final stage of your training.
What is the secret to power? Longing, hatred, self-preservation. No, it is fear. The fear of losing those you love. The fear of watching your home burn. Fear of loneliness. Fear of death. Fear is the source of evolution. It forces humanity to adapt to their environment and overcome hardship. It is in the process of prevailing over our fears that we surpassed first ourselves and then the rest of the world. That fear is now part of you. It calls on you to evolve. Any minute spent missing home is a minute wasted. Practice your sword work instead. Do not make me tell you twice.
But, Master, I can barely lift the sword anymore. If I keep going, I feel like my wrist is going to break.
So it has not broken yet. Then pick up your sword and keep practicing until it breaks. I want to hear the cracking and splintering of bone. After all, bones can always be reset. Good, Skirk. Once again, you survived. How do you feel?
Cold and pain.
These are signs that you are adapting to the abyss. Each time the flesh is torn and the spirit crushed, each time you claw back from the brink of death, you become stronger. I now understand why these people sought to destroy your homeland. Your potential goes beyond even what I could have anticipated. But you still have much to learn in your pursuit of strength. Your mind is rife with distractions. From now on, I shall show no mercy in your training. You must learn to shut out all the pointless emotion, crush the self that makes you weak, and become master over your physical form. Get up, Skirk. Wipe the blood off your face. Cut away the rotten parts of your flesh, and mend what is broken. Then take up your sword.
Yes, Master.
Hopefully you got some good rest. Skirk said to tell you that she's ready to start the final stage of your training, so wanna head up?
From your training so far, you have gained... That's only part of it. Now, ready? Just like your...
Hey, no fair!
You think every opponent has the same moral code as you? You can denounce their strong emotions will always... How amusing. But you don't. You can choose... Let's begin! This is your final training session. Look. Same drill as before, but this time I'm going to interfere. Hold your focus.
Go! Water jet! Go!
Not bad. Better than I expected. You're getting the hang of it. The first step to controlling your emotions is controlling...
Your mind is rife with distractions. From now on, you must learn to shut out all the pointless emotion. Crush the self that makes you...
Stop. Let's pause here. One look, and I can tell your mind is one. That's to be expected. There's a limit to how long a human being can concentrate on one thing. Staying calm and focused sounds simple in theory, but in practice, it's more Get some rest. No point training further if you manage to push...
Skirk is amazing. She faced down that terrifying giant and cut its head clean off. Yeah, well, I heard Master.
Pathetic. You're not even trying. You're so much weaker than you.
Skirk, have you become a positive light?
Do you even remember how many of us perished in that fire?
Keep your gaze fixed on your blade. You don't deserve to rest.
I have so many questions. I just want to jump in a spaceship, explore the whole universe, and get answers from the stars. I just need to wait till I'm...
Now, you must bid farewell to who you were in the past, and be—
Run! Skirk!
Let's see here. First things first, you need a new identity. Going around telling people you're from somewhere beyond the stars won't do, now will it? How about saying, as the Conry—
Well, I'm a visitor on—
I know the pursuit— Ignore her—
You must be starving, right? Ta-da! A bar— Of course you are! That's why Skirk and Paimon— Ah, well, if you're around someone like—
Here's an idea. Let's save the—
Okay. It's Paimon.
I have good news. First, your training is complete. You have what it takes. Second, I've located the culprit we've been— When Ajax trained with me, you and I may never meet—
Are you—
Okay, not the angle I was expecting.
I'm sorry I didn't tell you earlier, but while we were—
I knew that was a possible side effect. Closed off my mind to you for that even with the dream mirroring. You should have seen nothing but endless darkness. Whatever. Must have been a flaw in my execution. I shouldn't be too— Since you've seen what you've seen, there's no reason to hide the truth. No, I'm not from Teyvat. I'm from a different planet. And there was a time when I journeyed through—
Like me? Do you mean you're—
No, we're different in that respect. You're influencing the fate of this world. But me, several hundred years ago, my master, Sertologi, opened the border between worlds and sent me here. But this is not my home. And one day—
What is your goal in coming here?
To become stronger. For certain reasons, I need to bridge the power gap between me and my master as quickly as possible. But first, I need to understand the source of his strength. To do that, I need to follow in his footsteps. Walk the path he once walked. And somewhere along the way, I'll find out how to defeat him. That is my sole focus and purpose. Okay. You have one question remaining.
You make it sound so easy, but it's been years.
Well, Your last...
You know Child is looking for you, right? Are you going to let him see you?
Ajax. His situation is different than yours. Before you ever crossed paths with me, so during your training, all I had to do was build upon that foundation. But Ajax was so young when he came to me. Complete children can't help but imitate their role models. Once Ajax has enough strength in his Unlike you, I have no desire to establish a... Wake up your companion. Oh, and...
Time to go. Oh, finally. Where are we headed?
Just follow me. I'll open an abyssal rift close to the culprit's location. It will take us to where he's hiding. Yes. If we enter from here, we'll be able to reach that place from your dream. You have some experience with abyssal domains by now, but still.
Don't worry. Paimon's an expert. Oh, but, that...
All right.
Wipe out!
Just gonna float behind you. Come on, you got this.
Go! Yeah!
Hey, what are you two doing? Dusty, like an abandoned house. Let's press on.
Oh, looks like this is a dead end. Did we make it to his hiding place? Ugh, this fog is making it impossible to see anything!
This should be the place where you were attacked, Traveler. The missing part of your soul should be nearby. Our opponent must...
Hold on! Look! The spikes are back!
Stay calm. Let's hold back a little. Give our enemy some wiggle room so we can see what we're dealing with. If you're too reckless, we might be playing right into his hands. Our enemy took part of your soul for a reason. It's likely he integrated it into his attack somehow. If we're smart about this, we can track it down. From the start, the attacks have been focused on me. Trying to break through my defenses? I see.
You alright? That thing was...
There. I got it back.
Traveler! Skirk! What happened? It looked like Skirk just got...
In the Gwali Plains, you asked me. Now, the answer is clear. It's not just the fact that your strength isn't whatever that actually means. The fact is, that ability allowed him to do something, namely, break through my defenses and steal my power. No, he couldn't have known I'd come to his domain. Call it... In any case, it works to our advantage. Once I realized what he was using that power for, I'll cope. Well, done gorging. How did you get the
Oh...
I highly doubt you acquired that power. You're desperate enough, which leaves one...
Foul! Who dares call him foul?
What's wrong? Bit off more power than you can...
Just...
Look! It's back!
Those obsessed with power will let it devour them before abandoning their pursuit. Keep calm and use reason to decide... Wise decision. Final victory doesn't always come after us. You've got your soul. Get us out of here, Traveler. You'll need to lead the...
Skirk! Is your shoulder gonna be okay?
The wound is minor. It'll heal in no time. You should focus on getting out of here alive instead.
Uh-oh! Falling spikes! Run! Watch out! Looks like this place is about to collapse! So, this guy's power has something to do with the all-devouring narwhal. Did you know that all along, Skirk?
I had my suspicions. That's why I decided to investigate in the first place. But
We should be safe here, right?
I no longer sense his presence. Can't have followed us out of that abyssal. Weaklings like him will find that my power is not so easily controlled. He won't be leaving that place. You seem surprised. I suppose that's fair. You've seen but a fraction of what that whale is capable of. That gaping maw it's called the all-devouring narwhal for a reason. Devouring is what it does best. It can extract power from anything, dead or...
Yeah. When we had our run-in with that thing, Neverlet mentioned...
Your dragon friend recognized the nature of its abilities and used the power of Hydro to protect you. That worked because it was in a satiated state. It's a different story, but I hadn't counted on there being anyone left on this planet capable of wielding its power. To me, that says he must have encountered the way. Exactly. And I believe that...
No way! We can't leave now! Something was stolen from you.
This isn't my first taste of failure or losing power. When you fall...
But what if that monster finds you before you're plus? How are you gonna get home? There's no way you can just go swoosh and... So, sticking with us for the time being doesn't sound so bad, does it?
Fair enough. Then take this. The bag of Mora. Nothing in this world is free. I know that. I'll leave the planning to you. Hurry up and decide where...
We should take Skirk somewhere she can rest. Paimon gets the feeling Skirk wouldn't like being around a lot of people. Oh wait! Baishu said we could rest in the back room of the pharmacy, didn't he? Let's head there!
Time to go.
This bag from Skirk has a ton of more. Does she have a job or something? Wait, no. After what we saw at Wamin Restaurant, that seems impossible. Can you imagine? I'll be collecting my paycheck now, boss. Oh, sure thing. Wait, who are you? Can't hold a job if you make everyone forget about you. So, what did she do to get all this Mora?
Claimed some buried treasure, took care of a few monsters that were causing trouble. Nothing.
You heard all that?
A sonorous voice like yours is hard to miss.
Then, did you by chance...
You mean when you called me Frosty the Lavender Melon?
No, sorry. Paimon totally misspoke just now. Okay, fine.
I noticed there was only one bed.
Wait, what?
I don't get tired, and I don't need rest. I'm going to practice my sword work. That should help me regain some...
But your shoulder... Hey, don't just... whatever. Let her tire herself out. Let's get some sleep, Traveler.
Quiet.
Do you even remember how many of us perished in that fire? How many bodies were left to rot on the scorched earth?
Keep your gaze.
Run.
Getting an early night's sleep is the best. That was... Wait, Skirk? Have you been sitting out here the whole...
About 60%.
Whoa! Paimon thought it would take at least a couple of days.
No, not fast enough. That's 20% less than last time. Same training. No, I think the problem... I need to meditate for the next 2 days. Deep introspection.
Ooh, sounds intense.
Thanks.
is still meditating, huh? It's been 2 days already. Paimon can't think of anything we can do to help. Be right back.
That's right. This is Skirk's inner... This isn't your first time here. But what you remember is... Actually, I only managed to break free and bring you here because... Call it... fate, if you want. Now, before I take you to her, I gotta ask. Oh, you know, this river... Strength acute, but as you can see, this river has been severed and all she sees reflect...
You must learn to shut out.
This isn't my first.
The answer to one mystery invites in. Let's follow the I've all like meteors. You both made a journey through the stars. Both travelers who have landed on a planet that is not your home. And when she first knew... Seems like you've answered your own question. Skirk, see...
Now have what it takes to wield immense power. From this day forth, I shall teach you. No one can become a worthy warrior through imitation alone. I have given you...
You wish me to travel the world beyond on my...
Indeed. Make new friends. Embark on your own journey. We will still have contact through the abyss. But know this. One day, I will take the life you...
Why?
I have told you before. Fear is the catalyst for... You have tasted loss. You have known... But as living beings, we all have an instinct to detach from that which harms us. And thus, yet now, I have bestowed upon you the gift of fear eternal. It will drown you in the nightmare of your...
That is what Skirk's master. Of course, as a higher being, physical form is... He could appear as a beast.
For certain reasons, I need to bridge the... To do that,
I'll let you in on a little... The scope of his power is impossible to understand until you shut... We've made it quite a ways already. This is Skirk, when she first began training under Sertalodi.
I have set your broken wrist. Tomorrow, you're to train twice as hard. No tears this time. good. Attempting to garner sympathy through tears is a habit of the weak. A pitiful, useless ploy.
Can I ask a question, Master? Why did you save me? I keep thinking, maybe it would be better if I had died.
I saved you because I have a plan for you. It has been too long since I fought a battle that demanded my full strength, so...
But I don't want to draw my sword against you, Master.
What you want matters little. Among the boundless sea of stars...
Yes, Master. From that day after some time, it was not... I almost don't want to reach the end. These are Skark's happiest memories. What a simple and carefree time it was. Wisps of clouds dotted the sky. The sun bathed everything in golden light. And when song filled the air, not even the shyest of flowers could resist swaying along. This is Skark's homeland. She was so curious about everything as a child. Always skipping school to go exploring instead. There was so much to discover. The treasures at the bottom of the sea, the secrets beyond the stars, and that merchant ship packed with adults wearing those strange clothes. Yes, the ship. That was the beginning of the end. It was a spaceship. When it arrived, the people that disembarked wore smiles on their faces and spoke of friendship. They claimed to be merchants from a neighboring planet, looking to establish trade. Skark's parents, her relatives, her neighbors, everyone welcomed the newcomers with open arms and allowed them to explore the planet. To them, the visitors were guests and should be treated with hospitality. No one had any idea of what was to come. Several months later, an army of unknown origin arrived without warning and carried out a ruthless campaign to destroy everything and everyone on the planet. Skark had skipped school that day, like so many times before, so she was not caught in the immediate wave of destruction. But when she came home that day, only fire and ruin awaited her. Countless people cried out their lives. If Sertology hadn't been there in that moment, the fire would have claimed her life too. And there she would have remained, left to rot in the scorched earth, with no answer as to why any of this was happening. Because she and her people were seen as a threat. As the initial merchant ship explored the planet, they discovered that it hadn't always had the condition to support life. Yet there was evidence of human activity, even during the periods of extreme heat or cold in the past. Further research revealed that, over time, the people of this planet had evolved the ability to adapt to any type of environment or energy source. For that reason, the outsiders viewed them as a potential threat and decided to eliminate them before the threat could rear its head.
And so, the army was called senseless, isn't it? If those with power get to decide good, no one wants. Skirka's waiting over there. Let's go to her.
So all this, just so you could bring him here.
I have things to say. I want someone to witness her suppress all those rejected impulses, those discarded aspects of your past. I am.
You're wrong. Your existence makes me weak. Don't forget.
Even so, strip your.
The difference is that I allow you to. I've sheltered
That is on the grand scale of the entire. Think back to those nights of gazing at the stars. Those afternoons of exploring the unknown. Think back and let.
That isn't what we need.
Exactly what we. Aren't you here?
Finally, you get to the important part. That is the only.
And look around. You cast us now.
And do you think that.
Your emotional self is the fact that she transcended time and broke.
Thank you for. To be honest, but what is right at one point in time isn't always right forever. And I know that among the voices that haunt you, all those unfulfilled hopes are like knives to the heart. And I don't want you to hurt.
I keep thinking, maybe it would be better if.
Your dad and I, we're not afraid to stare.
I'm sick of being a kid.
I remember. There was a song Mom and Dad dancing water. I am not the day. I should be thinking.
Run, Skirk, run! Remember, leave no one alive!
Heed my words, Skirk. Let fear take root in your soul.
Did you survive? Why was it only you?
Skirk, did you become a positive light in this world?
Hey, this doesn't have to be the end. Life is a gift. Don't let darkness claim it.
So, you saw my memory. I once asked my master if he said no. But in a world, that's why. An idea that one did, but that means I must, yes. Although his decision to train me, I know. He's no longer into that. but he sends me messages through the abyss every now and then. Every time I hear from him. Maybe that means I don't know what Master has planned, but I have to be ready. Help me?
Because if we all do our part...
Oh, you're finally awake! Honestly, Paimon was gone for like 2 seconds and then she comes back and finds you both unconscious. You're both okay, right?
What does it look like? Only water from the source can cleanse the rot and fill. I taught you to.
Okay, so, but whatever. Paimon brought back
All right, it's about time we
We're gonna deal with this thief for good, right?
This time, I'm not going to tell you to hold back. But the good news is...
One with nature.
Wait, isn't that the form the all-devouring narwhal changed? Really? So...
It's a subconscious instinct. Any intelligent being who, to them, he...
Okay. Nervalette isn't here this time.
Wipe out!
Annihilate.
Haven't forgotten your training, I hope.
Water jet! Bombs away!
Extinguished! Mine to wield.
Beyond this world.
Mine to wield. haven't had enough of my power. Well then, let's see how much more of this power you can handle. Well,
Such power.
Skirk.
How long has it been? How long has...
Hundreds of years.
Hundreds? Sorry. It's a lot to take in. I should introduce myself. This is the first...
100?
Sounds like you and...
Of course. I trained the sword. Over time, my heart hardened. We were... Yet...
That does sound like...
He was the first... When I was... After his grand endeavor was successful.
This planet no longer holds anything of interest to me, so I'm leaving. But for your death was once what we worked so hard to prevent.
I'll pass. Immortality doesn't sound so bad to me. Since I can't die, it means I have an
Are you sure? I cannot say when I will return. Your body, or rather, your... Wise indeed. Nor I. You know as well as... All that Avenir said was that one day...
Sounds...
Of course.
Still...
I'll be leaving then. Oh, and...
Waiting for me in the primordial sea.
Your heart?
Because, of course...
So, even with that will, but that is not...
You're right. I miss you.
After the...
Sir Tologi's disciple. I know what he's like. He rules with an iron fist. Using despair and fear. We're like...
True. But I made up my mind long ago. Besides...
Oh?
Since you're his friend, first time we came here. But when you had to devote all your strength fighting me it was the joy of a wreath.
Interesting. You're right.
Exactly. One where his opponent forces him to use all his after which, for that very reason...
Perhaps you're right. What a battle.
Are you okay?
Too many different Sir Tologi...
I can. It's not a suitable pun. The impurities will but it will be a time.
If we are climb...
I will reach the top of this mountain. And you, scoff.
That's finally over. Let's get out of here. Huh. We did it! Once again, we've proved there. Wow. You sound even... Today sure went by fast. It's night already. Oh, wait.
Yes. The power Skofnungur stole has been...
Great! Huh. It's crazy that you even...
I suppose it's because the false stop... It's not real. And yet, it is for that very... Even the most beautiful of bubbles has to burst. Time marches. Though we gaze upon a false sky, it's
Ugh. This is all going over my mind ever since we met. If it's too big a job for what we've met...
I suppose when it comes to you, well, I should be going. Now that my power is no longer isolated from my emotions, I suppose fate will decide. Maybe we'll bump into each other regardless. Reunions and partings are but passing moments. One without war, pain, or forced partings. For this, we must all work to become... Goodbye, traveler. Remember your training.
Bye! Is it just Paimon? Or is she being nicer than before? Hey! What do you think about camping here tonight? There's nothing quite like sleeping under the stars. Come tomorrow, we can...
Go on. You have my undivided attention.
Split the bamboo in the morning, cross the strands to... That's how you remember how to make a shell.
Morning. Split bamboo, then get silk.
What?
Look, it's them.
Hey, Yao Yao! Hey, Chi-Chi! Whoa, Traveler! Paimon! What you up to? I'm teaching Chi-Chi to make Shao Lantern.
Yes, to be...
Wanna try to... Oh, okay. Too dark.
Dr. Baizhu has patient... The moon...
The moon disappeared?
It was... Jeonju. Changshan told me about...
It's an old myth from Chenyu Vale. What? The moon gets eaten? It's just a story. I asked Master about it, and she said... Well, I didn't see it that night. But according to Chi-Chi, though, the Ministry of Civil Affairs said... Ministry of Civil Affairs?
It's okay.
Yeah, exactly. So turn that frown upside down, Paimon, or someday you'll get... What? But the Traveler can't fly. Don't worry. That's what the Shout Lanterns are...
Yeah.
Oh, right. I almost forgot. Look, this year's Grand Lantern commemorates the White Horse. What? Yeah. Legend has it she used to live on them. Huh. We've heard of the White Horse Adeptus before, but probably because it's a folk legend from Chenyu Vales. But recently, some ancient artifacts were unearthed. It's kind of like how we write wishes on Shao Lanterns and release the White Horse Adeptus would descend from the moon. Oh, it must have been a super... Nope. Kinda unbelievable. Yeah.
You're mistaken, children. The White Horse Adeptus really does exist.
Oh, Mr. Liu from the Baiju Guest House. But how...
Have you ever wondered how the guest house got its name, Yao Yao?
Baiju...
That's right. And that's because one of my ancestors was one...
Wait, really?
It was a long, long time ago, when this ancestor of mine was still a young...
Oh, that's it? Paimon was expecting something a bit more... special? We've heard a whole bunch of stories like that before.
Patience, young one. Let me finish. After the White Horse Adeptus saved my ancestor, she told her a story about the moon and the ancient kingdom of Long Gone. My ancestor was so captivated that she completely lost track of time. So much so, in fact, that when she returned to her village, she found nothing but a desolate ruin in its place. It was as if, without her knowledge, countless years had passed in the mortal world.
Huh?
The most extraordinary part of all is that it turned out to be a dream. When she woke up, she found herself at the bottom of the cliff, right where she had fallen. Other than her medicine basket, now filled to the brim with rare herbs, it was as if nothing had happened, until out of nowhere, a horse's whinny echoed through the air, and when she looked up, she saw a pristine white horse leaping over the cliff.
A white horse leaping over the cliff?
Wow, that sure is a crazy story. But now, it's starting to sound a bit too far-fetched.
Another skeptic. You sound just like my son. But I know it's true. Ancestral records don't lie.
Wait, so your son doesn't believe it happened?
Don't get me started. Not believing is one thing, but he even wants to change the name of our guest house. It's a disgrace, I tell you, a disgrace. Well, it was getting about time for him to take over the guest house. And what's the first thing he does? Starts going on about how the name doesn't attract enough customers and how we're losing business to Wangshu Inn. Can you believe that? As if Baiju Guest House and Wangshu Inn aren't miles apart from each other.
Oh, what about something like the Geo Lord's Rest? Paimon bets that would get people through the doors.
Geo Lord's Rest. I like that one.
This isn't about getting people through the doors. This is about disrespecting our ancestors. Oh, White Horse Adeptus, my wish is this. Let your divine power be known. Teach my foolish son the error of his ways.
Paimon wants to learn more about this Adeptus. Hey, maybe we should ask Zhang Li. Good idea! Mr. Zhang Li is super knowledgeable. He can answer questions even Master has no clue about. We just saw him having tea at third round knockout. Alright, then that's our next stop. Chi-Chi and I are gonna keep making Shao lanterns. Careful on the road.
Goodbye, Paimon. Goodbye, traveler.
Huh? What's this wooden plank doing here?
Oh, it's a piece of training equipment. I use it all the time.
Training equipment?
Yeah, it's kind of hard to explain. Let me show you instead. Here goes nothing. And she sticks the landing!
Whoa! You jumped over that huge gap just like that? Incredible!
Oh, no. Anyone can do it with a bit of practice. You made it across without any training at all. That's a lot more incredible than anything I can do.
Oh, well, Paimon can fly, but you've got a point. Earlier, you're saying a gigantic rock could crush us at any moment?
Well, not at any any moment. It's a pretty rare phenomenon. Many adventurers come here and never even get to see it, so I wouldn't worry too much.
Yeah, okay. It's not like we're that... Oh, come on! Seriously?
Don't be scared. Just charge straight at it!
What? Thanks for that. I can't believe you
Really, Charles? It's too much of a hassle to deal with them. Let's just ram straight through. I think we can call that a success.
Wow! You gave them the same treatment as that giant rock!
Home sweet home. We made it! Welcome to the Collective of Plenty.
Whoa! This place is so cool! That platform shaped like the head of a bull is awesome!
That's the Resonating Arena. It's where we hold all our competitions. Don't mention it. I wish I could show you.
Oh, did you remember something important?
Oh, no, not at all. We made it in time. There's just something important I have to do. The most important thing after training. The post-workout meal. Otherwise, I'll be a lethargic, dizzy, hunger-addled mess. The perils of an empty stomach. It's terrible. Anyway, I'm sorry, but I gotta get some food in me. Like, yesterday. You should grab something too. We can meet back up at the arena. See you soon!
And she's off. Wow, talk about whiplash. 1 second she's chill and laid back, and then the next she's charging headfirst into danger. Literally! The spirit of youth. Sure, whatever you say, old-timer. Paimon thinks we're still young. Anyway, why don't we take a look around in the meantime? We can head to the arena in a little bit. The view must be amazing from up there. You're here?
Yep,
No wonder you...
That's Uncle Akado's art. I've never given an official...
Of course!
Okay. My place is over there. See that fruit stand out front? My house is right behind it.
You have a fruit stand in front of your house? Does that mean you grow the fruit yourselves?
You guessed it. My family runs a huge orchard. We live really close to the main entrance of the tribe. So every morning, I wake up to the sound of all the people and carts on the road. That's also when my parents start work. So that's how I know it's time to get up.
And then you all work in the orchard together.
Well, knowing it's time to get up and actually doing it are two separate things. Most of the time, I end up curling under the covers and falling back asleep.
Oh, Paimon gets you. Sleeping in is the best kind of sleep. Plus, when you have the Traveler... No, that was just a joke! Don't scare Paimon like that.
Well, maybe once I get up, I usually help my parents around the after lunch is when my parents do...
Oh, Paimon would love to see the orchard. Can you show us?
Sure thing! We'll go right after this. But first, come with me. Coach Yan-san, are you here to do some training?
Nope, just doing some maintenance on the equipment here while I have some time. Oh, it's you two! Welcome to the Collective of Plenty. Look, I bought this at the stadium the other day.
Wait, we've seen that graffiti design before.
It's not easy to get your hands on one of these. I had to wait in a super long line.
Ooh, I bought a top with that design too. I hung it up right next to my bed. Ooh, you should sign it for me sometime. It would mean the world to me.
Oh, I meant to ask, what brings you out here anyway?
We're just doing some adventuring. We don't have any concrete plans. We ran into Veressa on the road, and she was nice enough to lead us the rest of the way. She's even giving us a tour.
It's my pleasure.
Still keeping up with your training, Veressa? No slacking, I hope.
Yes, Coach. Did 3 full shuttle runs, just
good. Then we'll feel free to use any of the equipment.
Of course. Don't need to tell me twice, Coach.
Wait, but isn't a special diet a huge part of bodybuilding? Veressa doesn't need one?
Oh, it's kind of a long story. I suppose you could say Veressa is among the select few who have a natural gift. When she first started training with me, I started her on a standard training regimen and wrote out a simple recipe plan to give to her father.
But it left me so hungry. I couldn't even muster up the energy to make it to class.
Yeah, once I studied her eating habits.
Yeah, Coach is really thoughtful that way.
Veressa is currently my top student.
Wait, but you're the coach and the victor of the pilgrimage.
Don't sound so surprised. This kind of thing is really common in the fitness world. Everyone starts from a different baseline.
Wow, that's amazing! Paimon would have never guessed.
I'm not exaggerating either. Veressa is extremely strong. All she needs is a bit more confidence.
Oh, well, it's just because Coach is a great teacher. It didn't take much effort at all. Oh, believe me, I'm not. I mean, sure, but I'm useless when it comes to fighting other people. I'm scared I'll hurt someone.
Oh, that makes sense. But what about the pilgrimage?
I've never placed or even made it out of the team stage. I'm not good at fighting actual people.
When it comes to power, it's all about control. Take these weights, for example. It takes strength to lift them, yes, but also to control the weight when you set them down. True mastery means control during both motions.
I know that, and I can do it just fine during training. But whenever I have to face a real person, I start to doubt myself. Thanks. I appreciate the support. As long as I keep training, I'm sure I'll get it eventually. Well, we should get going, Coach. I told the Traveler and Paimon I would show them around the orchard.
Sounds good. I hope you enjoy your time here.
Vanana. Thanks for guarding the house. Now, let me take... Hey, I was just taking a look. Oh, this is Vanana. She keeps watch over the orchard when no one's here.
Did you say little?
Anyway, this is my family...
Whoa! Oh, look at all the fruit! It looks delicious.
This is the collective, especially the fruit. We sell a lot to...
Well, if you have to live next to a volcano...
That's right. But since we're here...
Wait, but...
Yeah, but there's always room for... You know that fruit? I would scarf it down in a heartbeat, and my dad told me I made the fruit. The customers would ruffle my hair and say, it's good to have a health... I mean, what kid doesn't like a compliment?
Aw, that's so cute.
With all that said, it also helped that our fruit Oh, and there's an epic feast showdown in a few days.
Epic feast?
Oh, sorry. It's basically, so don't worry about anything going to waste. Oh.
Alright. Why is there a mushroom over there?
Oh, that kind of mushroom. They kind of appear... They grow really fast and don't require any water or fertilizer. You can grill them...
A mushroom that tastes like a fruit? That's a...
Yeah, that could be. Anyway, as far as I'm concerned, if it tastes like... Go ahead. Pick... And a few of these. Whoa, that's quite the haul.
Well, you need a bunch of ingredients for the eating competition, right? Thought we'd give you some... Oh, and you were right about the fruit. Also, Paimon tried one of the mushrooms. We should call them berry shroom. Well, Paimon had multiple nations worth.
Well, thanks to your help, we can call it early today. I'm not the greatest cook, so it's nothing special. Still, high quality.
Don't sell yourself short. It looks great. Paimon can smell the umami from here. Whoa! This is completely different from the raw taste.
This kind of mushroom is a favorite in the tribe. But it's not well known. Actually, we're hoping to use the upcoming competition to introduce it to a wider audience. Hey, you two should sign up. Only if you want.
Oh, you mean the Epic Feast Showdown? Yeah.
Don't worry. You can tap out at any time. Nothing goes to waste.
Oh, good. Wait, aren't you...
You never know until you try. Oh, besides, from what I just saw, it looks... Well, anyway, winning isn't the point.
Oh, good point. Nice! Then let's sign up...
Oh, hey, you're here.
It's been a sounds like Varessa.
What's wrong? Sounds like...
Just,
Not much longer, Varessa.
Got it.
Oh, about the competition, but...
Really? Awesome! Now we can just take it easy and box up whatever we don't...
Please, it's our when the Abyss as the god Varessa was Varessa?
Huh? Oh, right. There were once a pyro...
looking back on it, the goal was... Good point. Oh, and you mentioned something about the...
The volcano is... Our people rose...
That's right. The Natlanese are never once... Although, whenever... Oh, so there's a lot more to this place than good food, huh? Hold on.
Oh, you know, I just saw her leave. I thought...
My guess is that she...
Let's go check on her. Paimon understands the torch.
I'll lead the way.
Oh, that smell. So delicious. Juicy mushrooms.
Ah, look who it is. I thought I felt an intense energy around here. I know better than to... The food just needs a few more minutes. Here.
Wait, is this priest meat? Varessa! You really did head straight for the...
Oh, it's you! Sorry. The next thing I knew, I was all the way over here with a bowl of stew in my...
Prep took longer than usual, so I had to push back the competition. Sorry for making you wait, Varessa.
No worries, Uncle Atoli.
Oh, that sounds more like...
I become complete...
That's perfectly... You two know what I mean, right? Try to do too much on an...
Oh, boy. Paimon's been there...
So, when is the competition supposed to start?
1 sec. I'll go check.
We're all set. Time to gather the contestants, Coddle. The showdown is about to...
Got it! Let's head to the venue. The food will be brought up.
Finally!
It smells so good! Varessa had the right idea. It's definitely worth the wait. Yeah, we could maybe finish one portion between the two of us. And even that's a stretch. But one portion each?
Time to dig in.
Whoa! Hold on. Varessa's plate looks completely different than ours.
I forgot to mention, the competition actually has 2 levels. The regular challenge and the Varessa challenge. The Varessa challenge is only for people who have completed the regular challenge in the past. It's named after Varessa because, well, so far, she's the only one who's been able to finish it.
You're kidding. You had to invent a whole new challenge just for her?
Believe me, if Varessa competed in the same class as everyone else, the winner would be just only one other person has come close to beating the Varessa challenge. And that, of course, She breezed through the normal level, but the Veressa challenge was still too much, even for her. Back then, the Speaker's Chamber thought something had to be wrong. Maybe there was, but once the Archon finally saw Veressa's appetite...
Whoa, you're saying Malika had these portions, and she just... breathed? You're right. Let's go. Whoa. Oh, you gotta try this one too, Traveler. All this time. And oh, Paimon's ready to throw in the towel. Okay, Paimon's trapped. You know what? There really should be a Paimon challenge. Paimon smell.
Let's hear it for Veressa, who has one, and with a 10% increase in portion size, it's a new personal best.
Well done, Veressa.
Amazing job! Oh, it's nothing.
You actually finished it?
Huh? Why wouldn't I?
You don't feel bloated? Or like you're gonna throw up?
Oh, nope. I feel good, actually. Satisfied, you know? Thanks. This is my specialty, after all. Not that it's good for anything outside these competitions. If I'm honest, I'd rather be like you or Coach Ian-san.
Aw, don't worry, Veressa. For someone as talented as
Ian-san, did you beat the challenge?
Of course. The regular challenge is easy for me. I've attempted the Veressa challenge a few times, too.
Okay, there has to be more to this than... By the end, it was like the meat turned into one big green...
Oh, that's when you balance it out with some mushrooms. The ones from my orchard. Well, that's what I did anyway. As soon as the food came out, I set a few mushrooms to the side so they wouldn't soak up too much oil. Or get too mushy. That way, you have something fresh and...
Oh, so that's the secret!
That's right. You tried them yourselves, remember? I think more people from outside the tribe would beat the challenge if they knew about that.
Ian-san, some of the contestants are looking for you.
They want to exercise. After all that food?
Yeah, go tell them to take...
Well, how did everyone do, Uncle?
Almost half finished the regular challenge. I believe that either the contestants are getting more experienced, or...
Everything was delicious!
Thank you. When cooked at high heat, that mushroom has a special fragrance. Oh, and since you're new here, I should mention something else. It's an excellent addition to any dish. But there are actually two varieties. Red, which is the most... There's not much to note about the red ones. Sell them, eat them, do whatever you want. But if you see a green one, it must be picked and eaten right away.
Huh?
That's just what a scholar from Sumeru said when the orchard first opened. No one knows the reason. We just do as we're told. Whenever a green mushroom pops up in the orchard, I pick it and eat it.
Okay, because that's not weirdly specific at all.
Well, of course. Who wouldn't be intrigued by something like that? But, oh, by the way, Veressa, I'm almost out of red mushrooms.
Of course, Uncle Atoli. I want to come with you too?
What do you think, Traveler? Paimon wouldn't mind working off some of that food. Paimon will take that as a yes. All right, let's go. Thanks for the food, Atoli.
Haha, my pleasure.
After that meal, I'm ready to tackle anything. Oh, something on your mind? Is it what Uncle Atoli said about the green mushrooms? Don't worry. He can be a bit dramatic sometimes. The green mushrooms don't appear that often. Besides, I check the orchard every day, and if I see one, I eat it. If anything, I wish there were more around here. Means more free mushrooms for me.
Wait, is that one right there? Huh. Talk about...
See? There's nothing special about it. Give me 1 sec. I'll start a fire.
Paimon's gonna pass on this one.
You mean why we have to pick and eat the green mushrooms right away? To be honest, I'm curious too. Uncle Atoli has a point though.
You could look into it at least.
Yeah, but I know the truth is important. In other words, command the truth.
Yeah, we don't have to stop following the skull.
You know, you remind me of just like you, she was full of... Actually, could you give me a moment? 3. You're right. I can't... So, where should we start with the investigation? Oh, the green mushroom, you mean?
Well, the Traveler is a lot more perceptive than...
Oh, I see.
So, notice anything, Traveler? Just like Varessa said. Guess it was the same for all...
Finally, a worthy devotee after all this time. Fascinating.
Who said that?
No need for alarm. There is only one among you who piqued my interest. Now, I shall grant you all the honor. Now. You were the ones who...
Origins?
Ah, so you do know how to use your brain, young one. You...
Hey, watch it, buddy!
Let me remind you, it was your own curiosity. I only granted you this audience because I saw...
Sage Lord?
You mock my name? Of course, the Sage...
Sure doesn't sound like it.
That's enough out of you. In that case, however, I am willing to... As with all seekers of said knowledge, all you have to do...
Look! More green mushrooms right in front of us!
These clones are my most loyal subjects, as well as the... If you want answers, then gather your wits and search... It might be advisable...
The voice is gone! Finally, talking in our heads without permission, spewing a bunch of
So, do you think what he said was true?
Maybe, but...
True.
And it proves these mushrooms aren't regular mushrooms at all!
I guess this is the beginning of our hero's journey then. Okay.
Well, we have one thing going for us.
Such...
Did you hear that?
You're spying on him?
No response.
Well, he said his subjects hold the... Okay, so this one is red. Ah! Fungus! It turned into a fungus!
So this is one of his subjects?
Bull warrior compliment? Much appreciated. No! Bull warrior natural enemy. Eat.
Careful, Varessa! This is
a monster? Aw, that's too bad. I was hoping we could be friends.
Mercy! Mercy! Food is sacred! Everything else, waste! That's all I know. Promise!
It turned back into a normal mushroom.
You mean that...
Well, that's a whole bunch of nothing. Let's go... Oh, a green mushroom! And it turned into a fungus! Okay, let's go on the initiative. Hey, yeah!
As our Sage Lord stated, you must demonstrate your wits to receive the answers you seek. That means...
Okay, so it turns out this one can...
riddle?
That sounds like a problem for your friends. Besides, did I say that... enough chatter! Why are all the mushrooms in this orchard willing to become...
Because you're his clones,
right? Alas, no wits in sight. The answer could never be that simple. What? How did you get that so fast?
Oh.
Sumeru mushrooms! Of course!
Wait, does that mean everyone in Sumeru is into puns?
No, we just,
Well, since the act of eating is not only a physical necessity, but also a sacred... Mushrooms like us are the...
Oh, so that's why he could speak to us in a...
So you're saying if we want to talk to him again... No, Oh, too late.
Well, if eating is a sacred ritual.
Oh, good thinking, Barrett. Oh, but we should probably pick this one first since it's a Greek. Hey, there are 2 fungi over there. Looks like they're disgusting.
Have you figured out how you're going to test?
Of course! Any random question should do the...
Wow, cool!
It's all progressing as expected. Oh, please, please tell us how to conduct... And I shall respond. Nothing in life comes for...
Ew! And they'll say no.
They're humans, idiot. They don't have...
All right.
And then I'll...
Yeah.
Of course. They're so deaf.
I mean...
Did they just give us the answer?
Who goes there?
Do you think we're the dense ones? Look in the mirror, buddy.
A floating pale organism out of nowhere. My cap.
No, wait, don't disappear. At least explain yourselves first. So, we passed the test? So much for gathering.
That sounds right. Uncle Atoli did say...
Right! That was the case when you grilled them in the orchard. Okay, let's give it a try.
Definitely.
Good call. Okay, so it felt pretty normal in the moment, but hearing it back...
So, the mushrooms in the orchard are sentient.
Yeah, without...
Thanks for looking into it. And...
What a relief.
But we know you're not one to lie, Varessa. Besides, thanks to you, we now...
Yeah, just let me know if there's...
Wow, that didn't take much convincing.
Oh, wait. You said the mushrooms needed to be cooked at high heat, right? I can do that for you right now. I'll be quick. All right, I'm back. I used cast iron, so it should be hot enough.
Whoa, it smells delicious.
Well...
Wait,
Looks like you stumbled upon the right path. But this temp... Did you really think some commons... Humans are... But as soon as there are no... Do try and use your brain this time.
How did it go? Did you hear the voice?
Annoying menace. The Sage Lord of Fungi said the heat's still not high enough.
Not high enough, huh? I guess that... Attention, everyone! We need items that can generate intense heat.
I'll see what I can do.
Leave it to me. We should take a look too.
Definitely.
Nothing It spews out all kinds of stuff. Maybe there's some...
Awesome! Let's...
Hey, there should be some avatars of lava somewhere along this path. Their cores are really hot.
You know, when you think about how everyone jumped to help us like that...
Yeah, but without you, we would have never gotten this far.
Right. So...
Yeah, this opportunity was a long time coming.
Varessa doesn't seem competitive most...
Yeah, well... I don't really like fighting or competing. Still, I've learned we get stronger so we can use our strength when it counts. Like, so no matter how scared I feel... Thanks. All right, we should... Oh, looks like we can make this jump.
Uh-oh! A falling rock!
That avatar of lava pushed it down. Come on, let's charge!
Charge?
Hey, there should be some avatar. Their cores are really hot.
You know.
Yeah, but without...
Right.
Yeah, this opportunity was a...
Veressa doesn't seem competitive most of the time, though.
Yeah, well... I don't really like fighting or... Still, I've learned a lot from Cook. We get stronger, so we can use our strength. So, no matter how scared I feel... Thanks. It's... Alright. Oh, looks like we can make this jump.
Uh-oh! A falling rock!
That avatar of lava pushed it down. Come on, let's charge!
Charge?
Look out below! Yeah! Hero incoming! Done!
Oh, let's see!
A few more chunks like... Nice roll! Careful! 3 avatars of lava ahead! Everybody stand back!
Into the wind. As one with wind and cloud.
Ring cutter! Hero incoming! Charge! Dip! Headbutt!
Oh no, not good! The volcano is acting up again! What is that? It looks like a giant weasel thief. Is there a great toe and weasel thief or something?
We call it a furnace shell mountain weasel. It's very aggressive, so be careful. Look out below! It's justice o'clock! Laser beam. Teamwork is dreamwork! Body and mind. No, my sword! This is where you fall. Transfixed! Let me weave you a verse. Let's light it up! One with nature. The antenna! Grant me strength! It's justice o'clock! Charge! Going in!
What a great haul! A bunch of seeing eyes, and this thing the weasel used to spew out fire!
I think that's its back armor. It shoots out phlogiston, so it can pretty much attack from all directions. My dad told me about them once. Creatures that live in the vault. This piece of armor might produce even higher temperatures than the seeing eyes. We'll get those mushrooms soon. Oh, well, even though I don't like fighting, for example, Viatenna's most iconic feature was her mask. So I decided to make one just like hers. So now, at the same time though.
Oh, you really think so?
Really? I feel like I need to take it off one day and face things alone. But the longer I put off taking that...
Yeah! You had the...
Oh.
Besides, Paimon thinks you're...
Thanks for believing in me, and I won't. After that pep talk, I feel like my appetite is...
You're hungry?
Come on, let's head back.
Great! We're almost done with the preparation.
I've managed to get these iron chunks red hot.
Yeah, And since we need really high temperatures...
And I got a bunch of buckets of lava on stage.
Yeah, but the things we brought aren't your typical cooking.
Well, that mushroom started it right after.
Yeah, we'll see what sort of... Thanks for the help, everyone. It really...
All right, let's see what we have here. Huh? The armor of a furnace shell mountain weasel? Don't...
No, it erupted out of nowhere, and then the weasel appeared, and
Either way, this is something special. Back when I was training to be a chef, this kind of armor produces intense... Anyway, let's get...
All right.
Whoa! The fragrance is so much more intense! And what's with this weird mist? Wait, no. Something's not right. Where are we? Where did everyone...
I have no idea. We just showed up here.
Huh? Is something wrong?
That's a cuddle!
What? I know it's hard to see through this mist, but aren't you here at the tribe with the rest of us? No.
Because you are the only...
Evil jerk of a mushroom, so...
He does look a bit more evil than the other...
I am no longer concerned with your... Of course, I have... Now, don't be hasty. It's inadvisable to cherish this opportunity. As you know, Tivat is not a peaceful place. The gods wage war against one another. Monsters run, but then humanity discovered me and learned that I could grant...
If we want to become strong, we...
Those monsters are no match for me!
And so, the humans worshipped me as their savior.
You really expect us to believe that?
Such arrogance!
I mean, those monsters really don't look that scary. Not the...
You insignificant...
Into the wind.
Headbutt! It's justice o'clock! Yeah! Heads up! Yeah!
Well fought! You see? You ate a fair amount of my clones, and now...
Weren't we...
I'll admit.
No, don't just... Well, what should we do?
Yeah, let's go.
Running late again.
I soon became humanity's faith, and, with my power, created countless clones, with which I could bestow upon them an endless source of sustenance. Food is a scarce resource. A faith that provides for the needs of the flesh is the most practical and as my subjects gave themselves in service, either as civilians or warriors,
That?
What do you insinuate?
Well, it's possible people couldn't afford...
Yeah, but now, even...
Sustenance and strength. Such are the pillars of faith. Once you become my subjects, all you have to do is build a civilization. What do you mean?
Right. If the humans dedicated themselves in service to you, then shouldn't you have your... But I've read a lot of woven scrolls about the hero...
Of course not. I was in a different nation at the time. I don't...
Yeah, and we didn't hear anything...
I never said it was Sumeru. I have no idea. A trivial detail.
Yeah, if you want us to respect you, step.
True. If we don't know how the story ends, it.
All right, fine. Same rules as before. If you want the truth, if you fail to prove your worth, good luck getting it up.
Oh.
He jumped down from here! So it looks like we just need to. Is something wrong, Traveler? Off?
That's how I feel too. Based on his personality, if he won't tell us how things turned out in the end. Besides, how did he even get from Sumeru to Natlan? And through it all, he still hasn't given.
Yeah. He seemed pretty annoyed with our questions.
But why?
Alright, sounds like.
Catch me if you can. If you can figure out which way to go, of course.
Absolutely.
Hurry up, Grassa! Leave this to me. I'll clear a path for you. I think we can get these mushrooms to form a path. We just need to wait for the right timing.
Get a load of this.
Watch out, Carissa!
Don't worry about me. I've got this.
A dead end?
Jump up. Let it give us a ride. All right, this should be good. Get ready and jump! Running late again.
Backed into a corner, huh?
We've got you this time.
Ow! Well, that hurt, you know. You human.
Not again. Although, I think I pulled something off of him.
A ball of mist. Oh no, it's spreading! Ah! They're gonna eat us! Gonna eat us! Eat us!
Ungrateful humans! At this rate, I won't have any clones left. The more my clones are consumed, the less my power is all but spent. But now all of Sumeru knows how scrumptious my mushrooms are. So if I want to grow, and if I want it to happen fast, you! Take me somewhere hot! The hotter the—
Yes, my lord.
Is this the place, human?
Yes. This is a volcano in a land far to the west. I shall now find a good place to—
Yes, Huh? An earthquake? No, a volcanic eruption!
So that's how it ended. No wonder.
I thought he said people formed communities around this mushroom and used it as their main source.
Yeah, but it looks like his following got.
Huh. He used the mushrooms as his main recruit.
Which means the more mushrooms the humans ate.
Wow. So
Nope. Which explains why there aren't any records. In the end, he mind controlled a human to bring him to Natland and then got buried and...
Yeah. For who? When we were talking to him earlier, he seemed kind of,
Well, he has, but clearing out this air...
Yeah, that sounds right. Wait, but if everything we saw is true, that means this mushroom has
Hold on. Do you remember what he showed us? A group of humans worshipping a giant mushroom, but when he started running out of power...
Oh, yeah. Maybe that's why he doesn't seem to be able to control us
Oh? Why?
All right. Then let...
Get back on track.
Oh, the environment changed again. There's nothing to face Paimon at this point.
Let's keep looking. He can't hide forever.
Running late again. Look out below! Headbutt! Smash down!
So you made it this far. Impressive. In that case...
He hid himself in the statue. What should we do? Actually, that checks out. We're just gonna smash it, right? Cool.
You were just a
Huh. It would seem you're not completely devoid of it. Did you think I was running away because I was scared? My scheme.
What?
Although I prefer to call myself the sage, you now behold the god Bifrons. Indeed, you have no food, just one. No matter. My plan has. What you saw when you cooked the mushrooms was not mist, but spook. And that's where their true power lies. Because given a bit of time to grow. You see, considering my current level of power, I had no way to create large number, and you delivered one to me on a silver platter.
So, you kept running away?
Precisely. But then,
you have no concept of time, do you?
Nonsense! Is that not the source of your... All I hear in this land is war this...
Pretty sure they're talking...
Huh?
The Archon War. I guess I've heard about that once or twice, but...
Ha! You know, once nothing... Now. But now, the deal is off. What did you say?
The Traveler explained everything. The only reason I could hear you is because
Yeah, and Paimon ate a whole bunch during the competition. Point being, most people would have to eat a monstrous amount of mushrooms, so you latched onto us as a group.
You said your mushrooms need...
I may not have, because you definitely...
Let's get out of here.
Yeah, if you...
Oh, no! You must be bluffing! A few measly humans could...
Paimon's not gonna waste one more word on this guy. Let's go!
What should we do?
Worried? Ha ha ha! Don't be! It's just a few mushrooms. A Tolly!
Get ready to feast!
More, please! Guess it's time to dig in!
Stop this at once! Huh?
What a great meal!
And with that, we now care to someone planted a
Yeah, we know not every god that's...
Also, didn't he have his fact?
well, Natlan
Whoa, 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 hold on.
of course. The infighting
Yep, that checks out.
Little did he know.
So what do we do now?
I guess it's back to business as usual. Actually, Alright, here's good. So, it's not your encouragement gave me the courage to invest, and maybe this sounds weird. Oh, why's that? I never thought my appetite would save the day, but it's like you said. If I start to doubt myself in the future,
Hey, you two! Akata was saying that since a scholar from Sumeru warned the tribe about the mushrooms, someone there must know. Should we go check it out? Couldn't hurt.
Oh, good point. But if we're heading to the academy...
Right. And it's not a quick trip. We have to...
Good idea.
Oh, Catherine's back! And isn't that Tainari?
Word from the speaker's chamber was that an Omerta scholar happened to be conducting research in the area. So they helped me to get in touch.
It's been a while, you two. So, you're the ones looking into the Sage Lord of Fungi.
Yep, you're an expert, so you must know.
Of course. To those in the Amorta Darshan, his power is tied to his number of clones. So, at one point, he possessed a truly fearsome form. But as his clones... And so, he became impossible to track. Scholars could only keep tabs on him by monitoring what remains of his clones.
Yeah, the mushroom started...
Well, from what I've heard, he has very few clones right now. So there's nothing to... Of course, in the interest of research, I would prefer to send a few scholars. I wanted to get your permission before submitting...
Of course. You're welcome anytime. I wanted to ask, though...
Oh, yes. There's a huge one beneath the chasm.
Zamarin?
You know that name?
Yeah, Hyman calls it Sheesh Room.
It took a long time for Zamaran to grow into this form. Luckily, and I believe its mind has been...
We should go see Zamarin.
Ooh, I'll come.
Friendly.
I would...
This world is full of unsolved...
My best friend to 23. She left her body and hovered above me. I saw no shadow. I looked around, searched every building and home that I found. I saw no shadow, but felt a glow. The warmth inside me, it kept me afloat. It felt like heaven that found my bones and gave me comfort when I feel alone. Now you're gone, I'm alone. You get